Hello my friends, and welcome once again to another episode of Tony's Comfort Kitchen, the home of comfort food. Okay, today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different to what I usually do. I am cooking what they call a spice bag. Now if you don't know what a spice bag is, don't worry, I didn't either until about 2 months ago. It's something that originated in Ireland and has spread around Ireland and Britain too, maybe further afield, I don't know. But if I was to describe it, I would say that it's a cross between a chip shop takeaway and a Chinese takeaway. It has deep fried chicken, deep fried chips, and spices sprinkled over the top. So if that has whet your comfort food appetite, then join me and we'll get on cooking. Okay, so for the ingredients, we have, this dish will be, I don't know, good for 2 people and 1 hungry person like me. We have 1 chicken breast cut into thin slices. We have a few slices of red and green pepper, plus 1/4 of an onion sliced up as well. It helps if they're sliced rather than chopped up, because this dish is essentially eaten with your fingers, so it just makes it easy to eat it. We have 2 eggs beaten up. We have 2 tablespoons of, in this case it's potato starch. You can use cornstarch or corn flour, whatever you want. And I've added a little bit of salt to that, and also a little bit of MSG. You don't have to use the MSG if you don't want to, but it's fine. A little bit of garlic. The spice mix, which is a teaspoon of chili powder, a teaspoon of 5 spice powder, and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. It's a fairly salty dish, this. And then finally we have 300 grams of, well, in this case it's frozen chips. If you want to make your chips from scratch, that's fine by me. And then I'm using, to deep fry the stuff, I'm using my deep fat fryer, which is here. But you can use a deep fat fryer if you have one. If you don't, then just use a deep-sided frying pan and with enough oil to fry the chips and the chicken in. But just be careful of that hot oil, because it's dodgy stuff. Make sure it's a good sturdy pan. Okay, so while the oil is heating up, we can dredge the bits of chicken into the bowl. And there we go, there's the last one. Now, look at my fingers. Now then, what I usually do is put the chicken back into the flour, because what happens is the egg comes through the flour and it all gets stuck together. So I just toss them back in what's left of the flour on the plate. Okay, so the oil looks hot enough now. I'll carefully lower the bits of chicken in. Let's do it one at a time. Now the flour, the potato starch and cornstarch, it doesn't actually go brown like a wheat flour does. So they do look pale when they come out. It's not because they're undercooked. It'll be fine. It's just that's, as you can see, just the way it is with that flour for some reason. Okay, so they have been in cooking for about I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes. And they should be done. They're going to go in the wok in the end as well, so there shouldn't be any worries. And they are quite thin pieces. So I will turn the heat up for the chips. Put those to one side, and we get the wok. Start to cook the rest of it. Right, so it's up to heat. Put the chips in. While they cook away, we will crack on with the rest of it. So, just under a tablespoon of vegetable oil. The oil's the right temperature. In go the veg. A little bit more MSG. Bit of garlic. Try that for a few seconds. You don't want to burn the garlic. And then in goes, hopefully you can see this, in goes the chicken. Chips are almost done, and so is the dish. I'll sprinkle some of the spice powder in for now, and the rest of it will go on top. Okay, the chips are done. In they go. And that, my friends, is done. All that's left is to put it in a bag, traditionally, but I'll put it on a plate or a bowl in this case. Okay, hopefully you can see this. It smells divine, I have to say. So I'm going to dig in. That chicken is just wonderful. It's really moist, crunchy, spicy, but not too hot. But that lovely. It's a bit similar to if you've had a Chinese and you've had a salt and pepper chicken. It's pretty much the same as that. Instead of the salt and pepper, you're using salt and sort of Chinese spice and chili powder, and you're just having it with chips rather than rice. But great idea. A great dish to have when you're walking home from the pub some night. Whether it be Ireland, Britain, anywhere else. I'd be interested to know if anybody else knows about this who's outside of Britain and Ireland. It's an unusual, a lovely dish. And hopefully you will cook it too. And if you do, please put some comments below and let me know what you think of it and how you got on with it. Like I say, you don't have to have a deep fat fryer. You can just use a normal frying pan, high-sided frying pan, and you'll enjoy it. You will enjoy it. So as ever, I will see you in the next video. And in the meantime, if you can like, comment and subscribe to the channel, that'll be fantastic. And all that's left for me to say is peace and love, my friends, peace and love. And stay safe. Take care.